As you can see, Lula's not very well today.
I'm not very well today.
I'm going to look after the show for you, Lula. Get well soon.
Thank you.
Right, here we are in rainy Lancashire, Blackburn in fact, and to be truthful, in Lango, we're at Northcote Manor, and we're going to see Nigel Howarth, who really knows how to cook. The manor was built in 1880 as a private home for Mary Yates, a local spinster, and her family coat of arms still adorns the exterior of the building. The ownership of the house changed twice before 1929, when the Birtwistle family took up residence. From 1979, Northcote Manor became an hotel, but it was not until the current management took over the restaurant that it acquired its current excellent reputation. Well, this is Nigel Howarth, chef patron. Nigel, tell us about you, and tell us about Northcote, and tell us about the Michelin stars and the Chef of the Year and all of those things that you... I know you're too modest, but tell us about them.
Well, they all seem, in many ways, Bill, a bit of a blur, but we've been here now for 15 years. So it's been sort of quite a long path to get there. Northcote Manor, we came together as a partnership 15 years ago with Craig Bancroft. We bought Northcote Manor 7 years ago, and things have blossomed from that. My background actually now is recognised as regional cookery, but I actually worked in Switzerland for 5 years. I worked in Scotland and did 2 years in London at the Grosvenor Hotel and the Royal Box.
Did you work with any famous names?
I worked with more famous names in Switzerland, like Mosimann, etc., than I did in London. Because what happened to me in London is that I didn't really find my niche, and so I sort of skipped it and went to Switzerland, and there worked with some wonderful chefs, and learnt an awful lot. Basically retrained again over there.
Right. But come on, Michelin star, man. That's something to be proud of.
Yes, it is. It is, and it's something that we treasure here, and we're always trying to do better. At the end of the day, cooking is about a day-to-day thing. You don't always get it right, but one of the things that we do is always try, and the Michelin star gives us all. It gives us all something to focus on and something to achieve. We're always looking to achieve more.
So, 2 Michelin stars, did you say?
It could be, but I take life day by day, and at the end of the day, if something like that came along, fine. But I'm not going to make my life miserable just to try and achieve 2 stars.
1995 Chef of the Year?
1995, yeah, that was a high point. And I think for myself personally, and for the whole hotel, it was something that was a day that I'll never forget. And
what happens? They ring you up and they say, "Is that fella Nigel?"
Yes, I won a car as well, Bill.
Did you?
Yes.
Really? Oh,
which was handy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But did they ring you up? I mean, did you? How did you learn about it?
I learnt about it actually on the day, because we had a cook-off. 6 of us at Westminster College in London.
All right. Yes.
And I learnt about it on the day. And Rob Andrew actually presented me with my prize. And again, I'll never forget that moment.
Yes, of course you will. Yeah.
So one of the things with cooking I always find is it's so interesting and so colourful.
But there are also the people involved, aren't there? And the customers, you get interesting customers, which is the icing on the cake.
It's theatre, it's showtime, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But also you can never forget that at the back of you is always a good team, and without the guys there and without my partner, at the end of the day, we'd be nowhere. Are we going to the kitchen?
Let's go and do some cooking then. You're going to do some cooking.
Come on, let's go.
Excellent. Off we go. Well, here we are in the kitchen, and Nigel is going to show us how to cook. Come on, Nigel.
Well, we're going to try this morning. We've got monkfish with a difference. We've got monkfish on the Caesar salad this morning, and a wilted Caesar salad.
On a wilted one?
On a wilted Caesar.
How did you wilt it then?
Well, we wilted it because we got all wilted leaves. No, actually we do. What we're going to do is we're going to actually scorch the leaves in a pan. So if we're changing the salad around and making it a warm salad, we're not actually cooking the leaves through, so they're actually totally cooked.
New expression for me, wilted. When you're going to wilt them. So let's go through the ingredients here.
Right, what we've got is little gem cross lettuce. Okay, we've got some lamb's lettuce. We've got parmesan. We've got 2 types of parmesan. We've got one that we've done a sharing, and we've got the grated parmesan. we've got some anchovies, and we've made some bacon powder here. So we've dried bacon out,
Yes.
right, and made it powder.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got some very thinly cut bacon, and we've got
crispy
some
and
very
lovely.
thinly cut croutons, which we've rubbed with garlic.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Got a big chunk of parmesan, because we might just show you how we get the shavings in a
Right,
minute.
uh-huh.
A lovely piece of monkfish.
Where did the monkfish come from?
Monkfish we buy from Fleetwood.
From Fleetwood.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, this
Some
time of
people
year-
tell me it may have come from France, but I'm assured that it's
could have.
I'm
But
assured that
it
it's
could
from the
have,
Irish
could have,
Sea.
But however, best monkfish comes from Fleetwood.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. Right. Well, we've made a little bit of chive oil, which we're just going to finish the dish off with, and then we've got a bit of Caesar dressing. The Caesar dressing, I'm actually going to show you how we make that.
Right. And this is it, in raw form?
This is it in raw form. The ingredients that we've got are we've got some coddled eggs, which are eggs boiled for a minute and a half. We've got parmesan again. We've got some anchovies again, garlic, Worcester sauce, cayenne, lemon juice, and capers. And basically, Bill, what do you think we're going to do with that?
Go on.
Just going to bung it all in, basically.
Right. And you bung
Okay.
it. Oh, this is what I like.
Bang it all in.
I can even do this.
This sort of cooking is your sort of cooking,
Oh,
isn't it?
absolutely. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pop all those in.
Yeah.
Garlic.
Yes, loads of garlic. I do love garlic. Cayenne. That is going to hit the spot, isn't
That
it?
will hit home.
Yes.
And the parmesan.
More parmigiani and the lemon juice.
Right.
Is the lemon
No,
juice
lemon juice is going in
Yeah.
now, which is one whole lemon.
Right.
I just add a little tad of water because I
Yes.
know the sauce is going to be a little bit thick.
Now, what about all of these things? The oils.
The oils are going to go in now, so we're
Right.
just going to blitz that up and basically get the base going.
Blitz. You said blitz.
Blitz it up. Okay. And then we'll turn it off, and we'll put. This is sunflower oil.
Right. Yeah.
Put our fifth lot of sunflower oil in quick and give it a quick blitz. And, yeah, the
And
next
that
one.
is-
Now, this makes an awful lot of Caesar dressing, and you keep this. Obviously, we're selling a lot of Caesar salads all the time. This is kept in your fridge, and we'll keep up for up to a week.
So which oil's that?
That's the sunflower oil that we're putting
Again?
in. Yeah, and it's half sunflower and half olive.
Right.
Really, from a point of view of cost, because once you've got the olive oil flavour, then you don't need any of the little bits. Okay, and we pop all that in.
And is that virgin olive oil?
That's virgin olive oil, yeah. This is
Right.
Italian virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
To my way of thinking, there's
Pinch of
virgin
salt.
and virgin and virgin. It doesn't
There's-
really
there's
matter
a-
where it comes from.
And a little bit of pepper. Okay. And then we, whoops, where we go. We liquidise that up.
Yes, otherwise.
Okay, so we liquidise that up. Then we pass it off, and we end up with our Caesar dressing. Okay.
That.
Which is that. Now, once we've got that, a little tip on how we do the parmesan.
Yeah.
See those nice little shavings?
Yes. Yes. It's surprising what you can do with a
Bill,
potato peel.
It is. Well, I think that you should do that.
Why? Do you think that
While I
should
cut the
do that?
monkfish, I think you should have a go. Show everybody whether you can actually do it. Right, we're going to cut the monkfish up.
You really think that I'm capable of this?
I think you're just.
Well, just
Right, while Bill's doing that, we've cut the monkfish up, we've wrapped the monkfish in cling film to get a nice shape, and as you see, Bill's broken it
As
now.
you see, Bill is not capable of doing that.
We've
Falling
got two
apart
pans. Yeah, we've got
on the
two
job.
pans here.
So
Yeah.
Bill's going to leave this alone, and he's going to talk to Nigel. Much better at that. Right,
Are
here
we-
we go, Nigel.
Here we go. We've got some clarified butter. Okay, and
going,
we're just
keep
going to
going.
add a tiniest amount of butter into the pan. I'm going to take my little bit of water there and pop that at the side.
I think we
Okay.
need to give it some welly, Nigel.
We need to give it some welly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to season the monkfish up. Salt and pepper. Okay. And we need to get that monkfish nicely in there. Okay. We'll bring our pop our salad leaves in.
So now we're wilting the salad.
Now we're wilting the salad. And again, whoops, I'll throw one out. We need a little bit of salt.
Right.
And pepper.
Yeah,
Okay.
give it some more welly.
And we just need then just to carefully mix it. And it's just a matter in a hot pan. And I
Yeah,
just
keep going.
add a tad pad of water just to start the process off, and we're just going to wilt it. Turn that
Not
nonstick
got
over.
a great deal of time left.
All
We're
right.
working towards 30 seconds.
Okay, what we're going to do, now we're going to pop the salad on the basic, as you can see that, and then we're going to bring all our garnish across here, and we're going to put a piece of bacon on there, piece of cheese, piece of anchovy, a little bit of scattering of
Yeah.
that. Okay, and then we'll put up a little bit more on the top, like so. We're going to get our sauce. I'm going to run the sauce around like so. How long have we got left though? We can move that out of the way, sorry Bill.
Whoa.
And the monkfish.
Right.
How long have we got left?
30. We're on 30.
30 seconds, lovely.
No, we're even on less than that, Nigel. Less
Okay,
than that.
we get the monkfish out and we pop the monkfish on the top.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I put a finger on that?
and we just got to
take it
garnish that
over
up.
here like that, so that we
Okay,
can-
and then we need to
Right.
garnish that up very quickly. I think me and you have talked too much, Bill, that's what it is.
Good heavens, Nigel!
How-
Would
how-
either of us ever do
How
that?
dare people think that?
Oh, yes.
And then we build that up like so, which is wonderful for the waiting on
Yes,
staff
I was
to
just
take
thinking that
out.
thing. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Yeah.
So we just get the parmesan.
Well, Nigel's putting this together now. It is a work of art, there's no doubt about it. As he said, I'm glad that I'm not the waiter.
And there you
Time
go.
has run out again, and we must go to the break.
Join Granada Good Life for a style guide with Christine Robinson and Fiona Fullerton. Today at 2:30.
10,000 feet up. This is the roof of Europe.
After being shown what the Alps have to offer, it's my turn. We all know how seriously the French take their food, but you can't go wrong with Uncle Ben's new gratin sauces.
Just slice some potatoes, pour on the sauce and pop it in the oven. Voila! Delicious potato gratin.
Uncle Ben's gratin sauces, perfect every time.
This will knock them out.
Foil-sealed fresher cuts from Pedigree Chum. A whole new language of meat for dogs.
Ecco, guardate un po' qua.
What are these?
They're from Happy Video Rentals.
Happy. They'll be ecstatic with the money you waste on overdue fines. These should have been back ages ago. Take them back and do the shopping while you're at it.
Softener, washing powder. Oh, don't need softener. Money waster.
Lovely and fresh. This bowl is marvellous. Spend a fortune, did you?
No separate softener, so it was over £1 less.
Great.
I guess I won't be taking the bowl back, will I?
In spring, the weather is mild. Food is colored with saffron. We are dazzled by gold.
In summer, green gives us energy. We go to the mountains and walk barefoot in the snow. High up, the air is fresh. We eat well.
In winter, our country is a rainbow land. Each color has its own mood. Some intoxicate, others cool you down.
Tonight, share Patak's passion for India.
Are you looking for a better deal on private health insurance? Then call Prime Health on 0800 251 261. We don't have fancy adverts, but we do have what we think is the best value private health cover available. Cover that gives you fast access to private treatment. Cover with a straightforward, efficient claim service. And cover all your family with any number of children for one set price. Call us now on 0800 251 261 to receive an immediate 25% no claims discount. And you may be able to save up to £200 on your health insurance. Prime Health, 0800 251 261.
Insurance costs stupid.
Premium search, problem solved. Phone soon 0800 109876 now.
I saved a packet.
We're here 24 hours a day.
Now, welcome back. We're with Nigel Howarth, top chef,
Hi.
celebrity chef, all of those
Whatever
things.
you want.
Right,
Whatever you
right. At Northcote Manor.
Yeah.
He's the man with the action. What are we doing now, Nigel?
We're going to do wild duck on a stir fry of root vegetables with the damson chutney sauce.
Right. Wild duck.
Wild duck,
Mallard.
which is mallard, yeah.
Right.
Wild duck. The end of the season is near, so we're about a week away from the end of the season. So I thought it would be a wonderful dish just to show you, to remind you that it's
One
a
of my
wonderful
favourites.
product. Right, do you want me to just run through all the
Yes,
ingredients?
go on, let's go through
right,
the
we're basically in the stir fry. We're using cabbage, celeriac, Savoy cabbage and white cabbage, and all that. Turnip, carrot, and celery. And we've got those. And what we've done with those is we've confit them, so we've actually cooked them up in duck fat.
Really?
Very slowly in duck fat.
Right, yes.
Taking them out and then let them cool down. Obviously drain them off well. Okay, we've got our duck sauce, and then we've confit up the leg.
Right.
So we've salted that and marinated it, and then cooked it very slowly for 3 hours, again in duck fat.
yes.
It's coriander, damson chutney, a little bit of lardons of bacon. We've cooked nice and crispy. We've got our hash brown.
Right, now go on, tell me about hash browns.
Hash browns obviously originate from America, most people tell me. And what we've done there is we've par-cooked a potato in the jacket for about 20 minutes, just until they're sort of halfway cooked through. And then we grate them.
Yeah.
Right, peel them, grate them, add some chopped coriander, season them, a little bit of egg white.
Yeah.
Form them into a squirt and then drop them into the fryer.
Right,
I think, Bill,
right.
here we've got some wonderful malloy breast.
Yes,
We better
yeah.
get on with it. You know.
Go on,
Or else
go
we're
on.
going to be late.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
so over onto the stove. We've got our clarified butter. We're going to add a little bit in each pan. Okay.
And we just say that clarified butter is the butter without the water in it.
Without the
and
whey.
Without the whey,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yeah.
All a bit
so that it doesn't,
up.
basically, Bill, so that it doesn't burn.
Burn.
Okay. Salt and pepper, and put your duck breast down on the meat side first. Okay. And then we'll put our little confit leg. Okay. Excuse me, I'm going to have to dash across there. And then turn it over onto the fat side and cook it on the fat side. Okay, so that's going to go straight into the oven for 6 minutes.
6 minutes in the oven.
6 minutes in the oven.
Right.
Voila.
Right. We're going to take it out a wee bit earlier than that now.
We're going to take it out. We've actually got one. They're ready.
There's one you made.
Okay, now I'm going to ask my chefs to cook the hash brown for me, Steve, please. We've got our stir fry. Bill, can you hold on to that handle?
Go on.
I haven't got one of those wok things. Put the sauce into the pan. Lovely jubbly. And then put my damson chutney in. So we've got a beautiful red wine duck sauce. And then the damson chutney goes in there.
Do you want me to see if I can do this, Nigel?
Well, what you need to do, Bill.
Go on.
Just put a drop of olive oil in.
Yes, go on.
You get it really hot. And then drain all that olive oil out when it's right. And you can pop it into there.
Right.
I'll bring you over the salt and pepper. Off you go, Bill. Go on, pop that into there. Right, you hang on to that side. Here we go.
Oh, yes, just let me push that over there. Yeah.
Just let it. That's it. Just let it get onto that heat. Okay.
Right, let's put
Ken
some
on
pepper
once
in.
told me that you keep that pan still.
Did he?
Keep your pan still and stir fry it. Now, I'll just have to shove the camera out of the way. Now here we go. With the camera, just stir fry. Keep them closed and just stir
Keep
fry.
your pan still. I like that bit where you toss it up in the air and catch it again, you know.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. Marvellous.
Well,
Okay.
to me, that's
We're just scorching it now.
very nearly done, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're about right. I've got a little container there for you. You can pop it into there, Bill.
Right.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, now I'm just going to warm my duck breast up there. I've got it already on the top, set up. So while that's warming away, we can start to arrange the dish. Okay, hash browns, boys, if you can.
Sure.
Lovely. Okay, we get the stir fry, pop it onto the bowl. Doesn't that look wonderful?
It does. It does.
And
I like those little lardons of
one of
bacon in there.
one of the things that you and I all know is that the wild duck has very little fat. So
subcutaneous fat, no fat in the meat.
No fat in the meat. It's all protein. So we've been able to confit the vegetables in a little bit of duck fat because that adds a little bit of.
Right.
It helps in the
Yes,
texture,
yes,
and helps in the
yes,
flavour.
yeah.
So we pop that hash brown at the back there.
Hash brown.
Okay. And we get our little. Can I have that? A little confit leg. Pop that there.
What are we after?
And we need that now. So we've got the duck breast now, which is just perfect. We take that fillet off the back, Bill, there.
Yeah, that's chef's
Pop.
perk, that
And
is.
it
It isn't.
Oh, we're giving it. And that just helps me put that. You see, I
you
put the
confit.
put the leg confit up there, and it helps me stand it up. Okay. So all we've got to really do now, so pop that just down on the front, which looks absolutely wonderful. You just take the duck breast, and I cook it. I'm going to cut it skin side down, and just beautifully carve it. And again, I'm just going to carve it, and I know that you like your meat nice and
yes,
rare
I do.
and pink.
Oh yes, I do.
So I've done
No,
it specially
red.
for you. So any of the
Red.
viewers that really don't want it rare, you can go down to the River House, and there you go. So
Right.
just like that.
Let's have the sauce. Let's have the
The
sauce.
sauce is coming on now.
Oh,
Here we go, and a beautiful damson chutney sauce over the top. We've got a little bit of greenery, which we're going to pop on there, and voila. There you go.
That is brilliant. Now then, this is where I destroy it for you because I cannot resist.
You're going to eat.
Cannot resist. I cannot.
Well, if you're having some, Bill, I've got to have some.
Oh, yeah.
What else can you say?
Right, Nigel, it's pudding time.
Pudding. Let's
go
go.
over and make the pudding.
Let's go.
Right, now here we are in the pantry. This little room's called the pantry, and Nigel, you're going to do pud for us.
We're going to do the pud. We're going to do ice bread and butter pudding with a compote of raspberries, blueberries and apricots. It's my variation, or my version, of bread and butter pudding. Let's get on to the ingredients. We've got egg yolks and sugar, and we're going to make, Bill, the classic sabayon.
Yeah.
We're going to add cream to it, semi-whipped cream after. And what we've done for our bread, we've got an enriched bread dough, which is brioche, and we're going to dip that into a syrup we've got made here, and we've marinated some apricots and sultanas in kirsch.
In case now those are dried apricots.
Those are dried apricots,
Right,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, so we've got a little cutter now, and we put the little discs into the syrup and lay them on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we put the sultanas in there. Now we've made our sabayon earlier, Bill.
Yes,
and
right.
it's just the back of you. So we're going to spoon some of the sabayon into that, just a nice spoonful, and then we put a few more sultanas and raisins, and then top it up. Okay, pop that over there. We get a few more sultanas and raisins, and sprinkle them on the top again. So, and then just dip that into the syrup, like so, and pop that on the top.
Right.
That goes into the freezer, and here presto, give it about 8 hours in the freezer, and we've got our ready-made.
Here's one I made earlier.
Here's one I made earlier.
Yes.
Here we go. And what we want to do with that is just get a little bit of caster sugar on the top, like so. And we're going to just quickly get our burner and just blaze the top of the, as you would do in the traditional pudding.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. You get the plumber in and say, hey mate.
Now obviously you've got to be quick and not melt the damn thing. And there we go. There, we're nice and glazed up. There we go.
Alright.
Okay.
Huh?
We slip our little pudding out from the cutter.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Then presto
Brilliant.
onto the
Yes.
plate.
Yeah.
And then we get our compote, Bill.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm pushing it out of the way.
Keep going, keep going.
Put the raspberries in, blueberries, and apricots, okay, and a little bit of coulis, okay. And we mix those together, okay. get those ready. We've made a raspberry sorbet to garnish that up with. Bill, would you get
I shall do that thing, yes, definitely.
Okay. And we've got some bit of warm water here. And we're going
There we go.
We're going to rocher the sorbet. So you've got some raspberry sorbet, and we just, with the back of the spoon, just give a beautiful rocher, like so.
I'll just have the sorbet. I do love raspberry sorbet.
Ah, like so.
Delicious.
And then we're going to get our compote, and we're going to pop it.
Yes, now then, Nigel is just finishing that off. Yeah.
There we go.
He's going to make this very, very pretty, because Nigel is very good at making things very, very pretty. And yes,
just let it like just pine off there.
Yeah,
and a little bit of the coulis.
I'm going to say to him, you know, I want a piece of this, Nigel.
Mint leaf on the top.
Yeah. Oh, and a dusting.
And there we go. But you can
Right.
stick.
I can
get in there, Bill.
Right, here we go. Right, now then, this is the tasting bit. Through the brulee on the
leave it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've destroyed it for you, haven't I?
It looks good. I'll have to have a try.
No, you have a try. Go on. I'll hold the back bit. Well, Nigel Howarth, Northcote Manor. You've done it again, haven't you? Brilliant, Nigel. Absolutely.
Thank you, Bill.
Don't you like that?
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Absolutely fantastic. And I tell you what, for more of these fantastic things, come back and see World on a Plate again. Fantastic. Thanks, Nigel.
Another culture and its cuisine at the same time next week. After the break, Fiona Fullerton dishes out the style.
and welcome to World on a Plate. Over the past few weeks we had some wonderful chefs from all over the world. Today I decided to bring back one of my favorite chefs. Today we come to the lovely Yellow Broom near Holmes Chapel in Cheshire for a very special show. Well, here we are in this wonderful restaurant and I'm sitting with Bernard, the proprietor of this wonderful restaurant. And if you've been watching World on a Plate, you probably remember him because we've done some cooking before. Now, first of all, I want to know how long you've been in this restaurant.
We've been here 4 years.
4 years?
4 years, yes. But my wife and our team running the restaurant.
All right.
That's right.
So this is your wife's baby?
That's my
more or
wife's
less,
baby, yes, and a chef and a lovely team. They're doing very well.
Yeah. And what made you start in restaurants? Were you interested in food?
Oh, always been. Since I was 15, I didn't...
That's a young age.
Oh, yes, 15. And I started in Palais de la Méditerranée in Nice. And after 3 years, I went to Paris and worked in Germany, in France, in Africa, everywhere. And
Honestly?
that's right.
Yeah.
And
well, in big places
always,
like hotels?
Oh, yes, always large hotel. And I went to Gleneagles, and that's right. And that's it, carry on.
Very good, and you're doing a fantastic job because I can see the food here. It looks really nice. Perhaps you can tell me a little bit about this food?
Of course. This is a little salad, a warm salad with scallops, really queenies. We call it queenies salad with some roquette, some oil in here, and a bit parmesan, shaving parmesan over the top.
And what do we have next?
It's a pheasant. Is a pheasant rolled in cabbage leaves, and bayonne, or if you like bacon, smoked bacon, and sauté potatoes.
And what are the orange bits there?
That's red and green pepper. You've got red,
Yeah,
green
and-
pepper, and that's his turnips.
All
You've got
right,
turnips and a
lovely.
bit of coulis tomatoes.
Yeah.
And then you've got a sort of baked apple who's been cooked with raisin, marinated raisin, with honey, sugar, and it's a bit of yogurt over the top. And all that is a garnish.
It sounds very healthy.
It's very good.
And you'll be showing me how to make some of
We
this
will,
later
yes,
on.
yes.
Yeah. Now, tell me a little bit about your family.
Right. Well, we belong to the south of France. All the families come from the south of France. You know, in Randonnies, in a place called Draguignan, in the Var. And we've got, well, we don't do anymore, but we've got a small vineyard. We just yes.
Do you?
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's it really. And I started going in the kitchen when I was 15. Always been involved with food and wine all my life.
Yeah.
And I started to work in Palais de la Méditerranée in Nice for 3 years. Went to Paris after that, and that's it. Go to Germany, go to
Yeah.
all over the world.
And do you have any children, Bill?
Yes, 2 children.
Are they interested in food?
My daughter, yes,
Yeah?
she's on a restaurant in Scotland.
All right.
In Tarbet, yes.
So she's following your footsteps.
Oh yes, she does.
Well, she's got a good teacher.
Oh well, I hope so.
Now, what do you think of the trends now in the food?
Well, the trend is more healthy. You have to eat healthy, you know. I
Yeah.
could see it here. There's no more that nouvelle cuisine is all gone.
It's finished now, it's gone, thank
it's
God.
gone. So what we do now is really what I like to call a classical, modern, like you see there. Because
Yeah.
you have to feed the, you know, you have to feed
The eye first, don't
the
you?
eyes, decoration first, has
Yeah.
to be look good, look to appetizing, but people want to eat. And that's what we try to do here.
Yeah, they want good food, definitely.
That's right.
Yeah, I knew that Nouvelle cuisine wouldn't last that long
right.
because you were eating very little, didn't you? And you were paying a lot of
A
money.
lot of money for...
Yeah. Now, what's your favorite food to eat? I mean, obviously you like French, but is there any other?
Well, I like Italian food,
Do you?
Spanish food, anything from the Mediterranean. I do love it. You know, I do love that kind of food.
Yeah. And what do you think is the new trends that are gonna be? You know.
Well, new trend has to be, as I say, has to be healthy, has to
Yeah.
be look good, has to
Yeah.
be good value for money
Yeah.
because people want
Now, how do you invent new dishes?
really inspiration. The season, you know, like just now, the pheasant, the scallops, salad, apples, a lot of apples. So we just keep
Yeah.
thinking about it, and that's why you have to do it.
But I agree with you when you say seasonal things.
Seasonal
if
has to
you
be,
use
that's
that,
right,
it's
that's
probably
right.
the best.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong, can you? Because
No,
everything
that's right.
tastes so good, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, apart from inventing all these dishes, you know, do you sort of invent desserts as well?
Well, yes,
Not
like
just main meals.
dessert, I like dessert, but I'm more into main course and starter,
Yeah.
and I love fish.
Mm.
Fish is really my specialty. Dessert, well, I like my cheese and.
Well, all French people like cheese and bread, don't they?
Right.
Well, Bernard, you sound as though you're a very busy man. So what do you do to relax?
Well, when I relax, really, I like to play golf. Travel, yeah, I do travel quite a lot. You know, I like to go to different places and watch it and eat in some restaurant and take some idea or.
Sounds
That's what I do,
great.
yes,
Do
that's
you
right.
ever have time to watch the cookery programs on the telly?
Never, not got time for that. Not got time for
I
this.
hope you will have time to watch this one.
This one, I
though.
will watch it.
Yeah?
I will watch it the way you do it.
Well, I think it's time to go into the kitchen and start
Show you.
cooking.
Right, let's go.
Okay, Bernard, can you tell me what you're cooking first?
Now, what we're going to do here is some quinnies. It's a baby scallop, really. Some quinnie, cooked with ginger, but carrots, garlic, parsley, and some parmesan shaving. Some parmesan shaving and some lemon and lemon juice. So that's to be cooked.
So it's a warm salad.
It's a warm salad. We're
Yeah.
going to serve the salad here. You see the salad is here. Mixed lettuce, mixed leaf lettuce, nicely orange. And that's a bit of dressing done with lemon juice and olive oil, nothing else.
Virgin olive oil.
Virgin olive oil.
Great. Shall we
Okay.
start cooking?
Shall we start now?
Okay.
So you get your pan very, very hot.
Right. What do we have in here now?
Olive oil.
Olive oil. Lovely.
You just quickly, we get the garlic, the
Yeah.
ginger, parsley.
So it's fast, isn't it?
Parsley.
Fast
Has to be
cooking.
very quick.
Yeah.
Very, very quick.
Yeah. Are those already? Are they raw? Are they?
Raw, are they raw?
They are
Yes.
raw.
Yeah,
They're
because you have to cook them, quickly.
How difficult is it to get fresh ingredients? You know?
No, it's not very difficult because now we could get that anytime really and fresh. You know, they come from Scotland.
From Scotland,
yes,
yeah.
very. You see, it has to be very, very quick.
Yeah, and your oil has to be very hot.
Yes, has to be very hot.
Okay, so what else do we need to put in?
Nothing else.
Nothing
Just
else,
put a
that's
bit
it.
more the zest.
The zest of
a bit
the
of zest of lemon.
lemon. It's nice because you're using like ginger
That's right.
and
ginger.
it's a mixture. It's,
That's right. And has to be very, very quick.
fusion going on.
And lime, you put some lime, lemon.
Lime as well,
And you see, it has to be quick. You don't have to.
So you don't need
You
to
could
spend
even
too much time.
no, you could even eat them raw if you like.
I know.
You know. Yeah,
a lot of people, do.
like.
Okay, shall
So
we?
that's it. As we are, it's ready.
Lovely.
Okay. So now what we do?
Well, it smells
Oh, it smells
really
lovely.
nice.
I need the
What do you need?
I need
Just
the
ask
pep-
me
the,
and
the pepper,
I'll
darling.
pass it.
Salt and pepper.
What is your salt and pepper?
The pepper is here.
Here we are.
There we go.
I'm
The
here
salt-
to help you, so
That's fine. There we go. Nice.
great.
Okay. There we go there.
And when do you put the cheese? The cheese is for decoration?
After, as a decoration. So
Yeah.
you see that? That's ready. you
That's
know.
ready now.
That's ready now. So
Yeah,
bring
great. I
that
can
in our
smell the
plate.
garlic coming through.
you could smell
I
that.
love garlic anyway.
So what you do, just put that here
So really make it look pretty on the plate.
on the plate.
And you can use any salad leaves you want, really.
Anything you like, you know, anything you like.
Because I like rocket. Do you?
Rocket. There's a bit of rocket in here.
There is a
Yes.
bit of rocket in there. I
Right.
love it. I love the peppery taste of
So
rocket.
what you do, a bit of.
Oh, so you use the juices from your pan
Not
as
too
well?
much, that's right.
Not too much.
And what you do now, your olive oil, lemon juice.
Lovely.
Okay.
And
you get your
that's
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese, yes. Where is your Parmesan
Where's
cheese?
the
Oh, there it
There,
is.
there.
It's on our tray. Here we are.
Parmesan cheese.
That looks really nice and very appetizing.
Okay. And the parsley.
And you serve it with some lemon?
No, lemon is lemon inside already.
Already, so
You
we
got the
don't
zest of
need
lemon.
it. Okay, do you think can
Yeah.
I taste a little
Taste a
bit?
bit that.
I'll have to use my hands, I think.
There we go.
Oh, it's lovely and delicate.
That's it. You have to serve it.
And I can
Right
imagine you have to serve it, yes,
Yes.
straight away.
And the cheese will be melted just a little bit.
Yeah.
See, the Parmesan will
This
be
is absolutely delicious. That was very quick, wasn't
Oh,
it,
yes,
Bernard?
very, very quick.
Now, you're cooking something else for us later.
Now we're going to do some supreme faisan. Supreme
sounds-
or faisan, just supreme, no bones, stuffed with some ham and
sounds
some vegetable.
fantastic.
And I will show you
Lovely.
the lovely.
Well, we need to take a short break, but do join us back in a couple of minutes. Hi and welcome back. We're in the Yellow Broom in beautiful Cheshire, and I'm in the kitchen with proprietor Bernard. Now,
Hi.
Bernard, tell me, what are you cooking now for us?
Now, what we're going to do is a supreme or smoked pheasant who's been deboned.
T-bone by
Deboned,
you?
It's been
Lovely.
deboned, flattened. We're going to stuff that with some ham, diced ham,
Yeah.
red pepper, green and red pepper, a bit carrots, a bit leeks, all stuff, a bit of bacon, and we're going to hold that with some blanched cabbage.
All right, but first of all, tell me, Bernard, what did you fry any of those, or
No,
everything
no.
is raw?
Everything is raw here.
All your
Everything, all the ingredients is raw. It will give it a taste
Okay.
when you cook it.
And here we've got white cabbage.
It's white cabbage.
Yeah,
I mean,
no-
you could use lettuce if you like or whatever, but
Yeah.
I like with the cabbage because
Yeah.
you need a. But that's to be blanched before.
You have to. So this
So
is
this
the,
is the cabbage.
This is the cabbage.
That's a cabbage. So
And-
what you do usually, you just
Yeah.
because you got this was a bit. Ah,
Yeah.
you see.
You take that
So you have to be careful. You
out
have to take that
first.
out,
Yeah.
and you take the leaves
Slowly.
very
you know.
slowly,
Yeah. Gentle.
gentle.
Yeah.
You see. Try to
Yeah.
get the big leaves. You know, big.
Or you can, I suppose, so boil the whole thing.
You could put,
Yeah.
well, not really. It's much
Yeah?
better like that.
If you-
And you dip that in a hot water, but when it's when
After it's cooked.
yes, you
Yeah.
just dip that in a boiling water and
So you're
what we call
blanching
blanch.
it.
That's what
Yeah,
we call blanch.
that's right.
Once it's blanched for we say 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
We take, you know, in the middle is always a half.
Yeah, the heart, the woody
So
bit.
the wood,
yeah, a lot
you
of
know,
people
was
don't
tough.
know about
so
that.
you
actually.
take that off,
Yeah,
and what you left was just
a nice.
the nice leaves.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, we're going to stuff that with those ham, red pepper, a bit of onion, carrots.
Yeah.
We're going to roll this.
You make making a dolma with a pheasant.
Exactly, exactly.
A bit of Mediterranean influence
Oh, it's a
here,
Mediterranean.
Werner.
It's a Mediterranean. It's a typical Mediterranean.
Yeah.
And do you want me to start
Yes,
it?
please
We start
do,
it.
yes.
So you've got your supreme. So
Yeah.
what you do, you just try to flat it a bit.
Yeah,
You know.
makes sense, I suppose. So.
Yeah, flat it a bit. Now, a bit of salt, not too much.
Bit of seasoning.
Pepper, not so much. Put your bit of vegetable.
Yes, it's nice the way you cut them.
Right, you know, just
Yeah. Lovely. And it's spring onion, you said, didn't
spring
you?
onion,
Yeah.
you know, you just put a bit of seasoning.
So I suppose you can use anything you want.
Anything
Just
you,
use your imagination.
anything you like, yes.
Yeah.
But I do like with the ham
Yeah.
and a red or green pepper, red and green
You
pepper.
like the-
Okay, so you roll it.
Yeah. Lovely. Make a thick sausage.
That's right. It's like a cannon, what we call
Yeah.
a cannon.
Yeah.
Now you take your blanch, the nice leaf.
Choose. I suppose the first leaves are better.
Yes,
They're bigger, aren't
that's
they?
right.
Yeah.
So you get that.
Yeah. And you put it into there.
Sorry, I'll just get that
Ah.
first
Yeah.
of
What
all.
bacon? Is it bacon or is
Well,
it?
I put here Bayonne ham.
Oh, right.
It's a smoked ham.
But you can use bacon
You
if
could
you
use
want.
bacon if you like. I like
Yeah.
to use a bit of smoke.
All right. Smoke gives it a better
That's
flavour,
right.
doesn't it?
And it's moist.
And it's gamey, isn't it,
That's right.
peasant? So you do. Right. So once you do that, you put it into your cabbage leaf. Can you use Savoy cabbage?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do the two-way. You could put your bacon here, or you could put
Afterwards, you can roll it afterwards.
you could do afterwards.
Yeah.
So it depends the way you
What's
like
the
it.
difference?
Not much difference.
No
so
difference.
you could
The
do that.
taste is still
That's
the
right.
same. Yeah.
So
So which way are we doing it then, Bern?
we're doing this way.
This way.
I think so. I think it'd be better
Yeah.
because it will give the nice taste of the bacon. But
Yeah.
some people don't want bacon, you see.
Yeah.
So, but me personally, a better taste of ham,
It goes really
it
well.
goes really well.
Yeah. Mm. And how easy is it to get pheasants at the moment?
It's very
don't
good.
They have to be
Oh,
in season?
No, really. Well, now you could get in
You
season,
can get
but
them.
you know, you could
Yeah.
get them now
Do you
all
use
over
the pair or do you prefer to use
female.
the hen? Yeah, the hen is better,
Much
isn't
better,
it?
much better, much tender. And for
yeah.
that, the breast is always
Yeah.
tender, you see.
But they always have to sell them in pairs, don't they? You can,
Well, you could get a breast, what we call
Yeah,
a breast, but you could
yeah.
buy a pheasant, you could buy now in the market, you could buy only the supreme, like we did now. Only
because
the
I
supreme.
must admit I prefer the hen rather than the male.
Yeah,
It's
the
tough.
male is a bit tough,
Yeah.
but you could breast the male, you see.
Yeah. Now, do we need to secure it with
No, that's fine.
toothpicks or
No,
anything like that?
nothing
That's
at
it.
all.
So
nothing
what do
at
we
all.
need to do now?
Now, we got your pan,
All
is
right.
here, right? So, what do you do? The
Do you want me to take some of this near?
Well, that's okay, if you like.
Right.
So the
Shall I
trimming,
bring the whole thing here for you?
well, not really. What's
No?
what's
All right,
left
so
here?
what are you frying now?
Just to give a better taste, it could rest it.
Yeah. So you just added some spring onions?
The
and
same
some-
one we
yeah.
put inside. You know
Yeah.
what's left?
Yeah. So that's just to flavour
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
We've got a bit carrots as well. You know, trimming of carrots. You cook it,
Yeah.
right? You see, like that.
Yeah.
Give a nice color.
What are you frying it in? Butter
In
or
butter.
oil?
In butter or oil, depend what you like to. depend what-
Sometimes
yes.
you can use both.
You could give a nice. It's a butter. I put
Yes.
butter for that.
Lovely. 'Cause
Butter
the
will give us. You know, the butter will get soft. If you put the oil, it might shrink a lot. You know, but the butter, you know, not too hot.
I find when I'm cooking with butter burner that it burns too
That's right.
fast.
Yeah, but you have
doesn't
to. You see, you have to be careful. You see, not too hot.
it? Yeah.
Just give a nice taste, right?
So really you're sealing this now?
You're selling that here now.
Yeah.
Do that.
So what else do we need to
Now,
put?
what we need, what I did here, I got a bit stock, a bit of chicken,
What's chicken stock? All right.
and a bit white wine.
Ah, white wine.
But if you like, you could put red wine, whatever you like, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter then.
It doesn't matter.
We've been game, it doesn't matter
That's right.
because
So, what we
all
could do, if you could pass me that,
all right.
take some fat off.
Yeah. Why are you taking some
Well,
of the fat
because
away?
you don't want the sauce to be too fatty, you know. And pass it, put that
Lovely.
back here. So,
Right.
if you like to put that here.
Yeah.
So, now,
So
you
we
see?
drain some fat away.
Yeah. Turn the fat away.
What have we got in there?
White wine.
White wine.
Dry white wine.
All right. Oh, listen
Okay,
to that.
dry white wine.
Yeah.
You must sing, you know, you must,
Yeah.
you could listen.
So this is singing, yes?
Singing, you see, and you add your stock.
And your chicken
Not too
stock.
much chicken stock.
Yeah. Can you use any other stock?
Anything you like.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
really.
matter, but
Yeah.
I do like chicken stock, you know.
Lovely.
Okay, and you put that in the oven.
Great. So that goes in the oven.
That's going oven now.
Okay. So do you put it as it is now in the oven?
Well, I like to put on a trays. I like to put on a tray.
Shall I get your tray from under here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Or this little one. Yeah,
Really?
fine. This.
All
this
right,
one.
Bernard.
Fine.
Just.
Okay, so we've got that.
I'm
nice.
good in the kitchen, you see. So
I know you're good.
just
I know you're good.
pass me and I help.
So put
Now,
that in here.
how long do we need to put it in the oven for?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
That's it.
So
So
you
it's
let
really fast, really.
you let a bit boil that, you see,
Yeah.
and put over.
Yeah. Never put cold stock in hot.
See over.
That's it. Oh, look at
Okay.
your lovely tray. It's
Now,
really
little
nice.
tray, yes.
So what else do we do now?
What I will just a bit.
I see. The trick of the tray.
The
yeah?
trick. Voilà. It will keep
Don't
it
throw
moist.
the covers of your butter.
That's right.
Just put it on top.
Put in the oven.
Right. And while that's cooking, you
Switch it on.
for 25 minutes. You
20
see.
minutes.
What temperature?
180. 180. Now, whilst cooking,
Yeah.
what I like to serve, it would depend what it's sauté potatoes
Yeah.
and some. I like a bit turnips with that.
Turnips as
a
well.
bit of turnips. So that turnips. You see, we boil some nice turnips.
Oh, you add them to, you mix them together.
Yes,
Yeah. I like the way you cut them.
I like to turn
Yeah.
them a bit.
So you
Okay.
blanch the turnips.
Blanch your turnips.
Saute your potatoes.
Saute the potatoes. Better chop parsley.
Yeah.
Right.
No garlic. No garlic.
No garlic. No garlic. And saute that.
Great.
And cook it. Now, after that, the way I like to serve it, we've got a bit of tomatoes. Coulis, tomato sauce.
Lovely. That's
Okay.
really nice.
A bit of tomato sauce.
Is it ready now?
It should be. Should be
Oh.
ready. Take the paper
I
off.
can smell it.
Sound good.
Oh,
Sound
look
very
at
good.
that.
You have to be quick now.
All right.
Get that here.
Shall I bring the rest of the things?
Please, bring me the
Okay.
rest.
There we are. Oh, when you slice it, do you?
And slice it. Put a bit of coulis of tomato coulis.
Yes. How did you cook that, Bernard?
Just cook in a blender. Put your tomato, your onion in a blender.
Fresh tomatoes.
Fresh tomatoes, onion.
Yeah.
Arrange your
And that's your vegetables.
The
But you
vegetable.
can have anything you want.
anything
really.
you like.
Yeah.
People like rice or that.
Yeah. And you have to make it pretty on the plate,
That's
don't
right. Yeah, to show.
you? Yeah. You eat with your eyes first, don't you?
That's right. And you put that here.
But me, I eat all the time.
There we go.
Oh, can I taste
Yeah,
a little
carry
bit?
on.
This is delicious. And it's time for our dessert.
That's right. Now we've got
What are we making?
apples, a pomme, raisin sec, en papillote.
So what do we have in here,
So
Bernard?
this is some raisins been marinated with icing sugar.
Yeah.
Icing sugar, all the fruit you like, a bit of mangoes, honey, nutmeg. So what we do, we just put that in here.
Right.
It's a bit,
So you need to marinate them for a couple of hours.
couple of hours. You put all the fruit you
I'm
like.
tempted to put some
Okay.
alcohol in there.
You could put
Been
alcohol.
me, you know,
that's
love
right.
alcohol.
Put half an apple,
Yeah.
a bit of juice.
Is that to bring the flavors
Yes,
out?
that lemon, the
Yeah.
juice you've got here over the top. And what you do, you just fold it.
So
It's a baked apple.
yeah, in parcels. That's
In
really
papillote,
nice.
that's what we
And
call
yeah.
papillote.
Keeps all the juices
All the
there,
juice in here.
all the flavors. Nothing
That's
escapes.
right.
How long do we bake them for?
You get it 5, 10
Lemon
minutes.
on top?
Lemon on the top.
Who's going to taste it?
Well, I will go
Foil.
on a paper. Okay,
All right, how long do we cook
in
them?
oven. Okay, and now I've got one.
How long
I'm
did
at
you cook it for now?
7 minutes.
Does it take
That's
long?
right.
Can you do it in the microwave without the foil?
Oof,
with
no.
Not foil.
No.
No microwave.
No microwave.
Okay.
So this is one
So you serve it as it is.
as it is.
And you let the guests open it
Open it.
on the table. And what do you serve it with?
Now I put some yogurt because it's healthy.
On
but you
top?
put on the
Oh,
top.
let me have it. Oh, it smells wonderful. Well, Bernard, it smells delicious.
right.
Is it ready?
Well, you have to decorate it.
You've got to decorate it with
quickly,
fruit.
and you could have
All
a
right.
test just
and
now.
you can have a choice of different fruits.
And
All
a
right?
little
You
mint
can
over
be
the top.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
your
it.
mint, of course.
There you go.
But
That's all
Bernard,
yours.
I want to taste this first. Mmm. Mmm. Delicious. Well, I love baked apples. But thank you very much.
You're
It was
welcome.
nice to see you again.
Right.
Thanks
Keep
for all
well.
the hard work.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it for today, I'm afraid. But do join us again for more food and wealth on a plate. See you.
Lula is back at the same time next week with more cultural cooking. And that's it from Good Life for today. Don't forget that it's Home and Garden Sunday tomorrow, starting from 6 in the morning.
She's very good at deaf signing. She should be, because she's been signing since she learned to talk.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Granada have got me out of bed again, because I'm down here at Smithfield Market in Manchester on the lookout for the perfect ingredients for a great Greek meal. Now, the caterers have been up since 3:30 in the morning to buy all their stuff. I hope they've left some for me. I've actually come down now to the Cosmos Taverna in Fallowfield, where top chef Lula is hopefully going to give me some top tips on how to make the perfect Greek meal. Now, Lula, I believe it's a special time of year at the moment for the Greeks.
It is. It's Greek Easter, a bit later than yours, of course.
Yeah,
And
because ours was last week, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, Greek Easter is one of the biggest celebrations in the Greek calendar. You know,
So you eat lots of food here?
we eat lots of food all the time, you know.
Now, most people think of like Greek food as like moussaka, you know. Can you give the viewers at home some top tips on how to make it? You know.
Well, of course, moussaka is very traditional and very Greek. And you always, well, you need, let's start with the filling. You need minced lamb.
Because a lot of people use beef, don't they, you know,
No, minced lamb, that's for your filling, with some onions and cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
And some red, cinnamon for a genuine, and some wine. A bit
Lots
for the
of wine.
cook, a bit for the... All right? And of course, when you think of moussaka, you think of aubergines as well. Obviously, you need aubergines, okay? So aubergines, potatoes, but depends where you live or what region you come from. You know, the moussaka changes.
Now, a lot of the time people think of Greek food as being like feta cheese salads, you know. Would that go well with the moussaka?
No, because in your bechamel sauce, to top the moussaka, you've got cheese. And again, for topping, you've got cheese. So it's too much cheese.
Too much cheese, yeah.
So I would go for a simple mixed salad, maybe with a couple of olives, with a nice dressing of virgin olive oil and white wine vinegar. And if you're in Cyprus...
This smells delicious.
Yes, you have a coriander salad, very trendy now, isn't it? But you are using it now. Yes. Well, I've been eating it since I was that high. Now in there you'll have, again, virgin olive oil, but with lemon juice instead. Otherwise my mother will go mad. Yes, we go. But as I said, it depends which region you come from, you know.
Anyway, thanks, Lula, for those sizzling secrets. And now it's back to the studio where I'm going to concoct the classic moussaka with that nutter twist.
Andrew, I've been watching.
Lula's watching.
She is,
better get this right.
But it's a great dish, though, for winter this week because it's nice, hot and really delicious, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to warm everyone up.
Certainly will. Right, we've got here one smoking hot pan, a touch of oils in there, right? Got to be nice and hot to seal the lamb, yeah?
What's that, olive oil?
Olive oil, yeah. We're actually using minced lamb, okay?
Right. It's got to be lamb.
It's got to be lamb, yeah. And all we're going to do is seal this off. Otherwise, if you put it in a coal pan, your meat wouldn't seal and basically it would just be stewing straight away. What you want to do is seal the meat first for all the flavours to come through, right?
Right, so does that mean brown it?
Brown it slightly, yeah. And the which form, it gives a lot of, like, the background flavour to the actual dish.
Brilliant.
Right, okay, that's sealing away nicely. What I'm going to add now is some banana shallots, which have just been chopped up finely, yeah?
Banana shallots?
Banana
Where would
shallots,
you get
nice
them?
and sweet. You can get them in supermarkets nowadays, but the thing is, I use banana ones because I can't be bothered peeling little shallots, yeah? So
I like that with potatoes.
A banana shallot
Get
is just
huge
basically a large...
potatoes.
Do you?
Yeah, for the same reason you only have
Do
to...
you peel your own potatoes, do you?
Oh, I do. Did you think we
beautiful,
peel
that.
them? Anyway, sorry I interrupted
Right,
your banana
okay,
shallots.
shallots are in there. And lots of garlic. Okay, but one thing I'm not adding now, a lot of people think of Greek food as being really spicy, right? But in fact it isn't, right? You don't put chilies in it, you don't put anything like that in it.
Right.
Lots of onions, lots of garlic. You know, it's very traditional lamb at the moment with it being our Easter. You know, if there's any Greek people watching, you know, happy Easter, you know.
Happy
you know.
Easter, yeah.
So they're sweating away nicely. Quite simply then, some red wine we're going to add.
Does it matter what sort of red wine?
This is just cooking around, dead cheap stuff, you know.
Right.
Just really what you can...
Sort of stuff I drink.
Okay, and all we're going to do is simmer that away for about 25 minutes until it's all cooked through nicely. You can add some stock at this point as well.
So it looks a bit pink, doesn't it, at the
Looks a
moment?
bit pink, but
it'll
then what will happen is the red wine will actually reduce. Now, when I was at the market, right, I picked up these. I thought it was being really, really trendy, right? So what do? I goes out and think to myself, right, black peppers. I haven't seen these before, right?
Black
But they've conned me, right? Because I spent a bit more money than I would have done on peppers, yeah? And when you heat them up, right, you know what happens, right? They turn green, yeah? They go back to the original boring green. I'm not winding you up.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's one of those little...
They do them in all colours now,
That's
don't
it,
they?
yeah, but the thing is, they change all the colours depending on the heat, you know.
Right.
I thought, oh, it'd be really designer, throw it into this stir-fry that I was making, and it turns up being green, you know, so I was like, uh-oh.
Because they look great in stir-fries or in salads, nice bright colours.
That was it. Right, 25 minutes, what I've done is chop some red peppers, green peppers, and of course those black ones, which have now turned green. And these have gone into this pan here, actually, now. So, as you see now, it's all concentrated down, all the flavours coming through there.
So how long does it take you to get to
About
that?
25 minutes.
Right.
Adding a touch of cinnamon, a pinch of cinnamon.
Cinnamon, I
yeah.
couldn't believe it when cinnamon went in.
I didn't even know that to start off with as well. But the thing is, I tasted it before I'd added cinnamon, yeah, and added it now, and it's completely different, yeah.
It's like putting sugar in, isn't
Well, that's it, yeah. Most people normally associate it with salt sweet things, but of course you can add it to that. Right, of course, I'm going to add now the chopped oregano and a touch of fresh basil.
I love oregano.
Okay.
Fantastic herb, isn't it?
And what's
Great
also
on
went
cheese
in
on
there...
toast. It's
Yeah,
great on
is
cheese on
that right?
toast. Yep.
So it's like a pizza in a way, isn't it? Right, so beforehand as well, we'd added some potato and also some carrots. So basically it's an all-in-one dish, this, yeah? Okay, right, to go with this, I've made a quick cheese sauce. Quite simply, 1 ounce of flour, 1 ounce of butter, took it to like the roux stage, and then slowly added some cold milk until basically it comes to a consistency like this, yeah? If it's too sloppy, you'll find out the end dish is going to be just a whole lot of mush and water, basically.
Right,
So what you want...
Can you use corn flour for that instead of flour?
You could do, yeah, if you wanted to cheap. I made the traditional like roux sauce from that.
Right, you've got to watch it carefully when you're making it, haven't you?
Well, I don't know.
Cheese sauce.
Depends who's making it, I suppose, Lucy, doesn't it?
No, well, you know, you can't go and answer the phone or something, can you?
No. Right, okay, quite simple to construct this. Layer there of the that delicious mixture. Lay on some courgettes. Layer then of the cheese mixture.
This is very cruel for me this week, so I'm on a diet.
You're joking?
I know.
Oh, we should have had desserts this week, shouldn't we? You know? We've got a delicious
Hey, I've got a
dessert
bone
next
to
week.
pick with you. The
Go
apple
on.
core that you dropped in that film.
Oh, I did pick it up afterwards. It was
Yeah.
just for the,
Well, I'm
the
pleased to
James
hear it.
Bond look. It was
All
just,
right.
you know, if he can
I
do
don't
it, so
remember
can
him
I.
dropping apple cores
Right.
anywhere.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Right, okay, another layer there of the cheese mixture.
Oops, sorry, I'm in your
And
way.
we're just going to lay on now some aubergines. Okay, just on that. And quite simple, all you do then is pop that in the oven so it's cooked through.
Right,
Got
lovely.
one here which is ready. Okay,
And
now
you've
to
got
go with that...
1 minute left now.
We've got, what, how many minutes?
1.
1 minute.
Just 1.
Okay, so that's
That's
that
lovely.
finished. And we're going to make a quick salsa now to go with that.
A salsa.
we're gonna serve-
Not just an ordinary salad.
No, and to go
but
with
a
that, we're
salsa.
going to serve these delicious patty pans as well, yellow patty pans.
Wow, aren't they
It's the little baby
cute?
squashes they are, right?
Never seen those before. Great.
Bit similar to courgettes as well.
Right.
It's quick salsa. It's quite simple to take a dice of cucumber, okay, some chopped shallots, okay, a bit of chervil, that essential coriander.
Right.
Yep.
You're getting close to being out of time here.
No. Touch of lemon juice, splash of white wine vinegar.
I suppose I'll only be allowed that bit this week.
Well, you won't be able to taste it as well, you know, so I'm saving time there, because usually, you know, like you did last week when you couldn't cut into that fish. Do you remember that one, yeah?
Thanks for reminding
Aye.
me. Actually, we
Arrange
missed you
Debbie.
last week with it being Easter.
Yeah, that was it. I hope everyone had a nice Easter, innit?
Yeah.
The Greeks will
That's
enjoy
why I'm
that
on a
this week.
diet. Too many Easter eggs, you see. Oh, that just looks beautiful.
Okay, and that is a very simple dish, just transformed just slightly.
Wonderful. And
Yeah.
we'll have to save it for Tony because I can't eat it.
Okay.
All right, Tony, it's all yours.
Definitely, can't wait. I'm over in a minute. Now, if you'd like a copy of this week's recipe, you can find it on Teletext page 626, or you can send us a stamped addressed envelope to Nutters Global Gourmet, Granada Television, Key Street, Manchester, M69EA. And Fred now joins me in the studio. Now, a whole pile of chocolate arrived in the office today as well.